Whoa, the game's not captured. That's because I was recording Pathologic 3. So it's set to Pathologic mode. There we go. Burden Street Station. Hello everyone. We are continuing a Burden Street Station today. An amazing, a fantastic, a great game that we started last stream. Who the hell are you and where am I? Let me explain some things. What is Burden Street Station? We actually left Burden Street Station. So I am a thing that can swap out my body and head, which is like different personalities, and I use that in conversation with people. But I'm here because I think everyone is a thing. This is a thing? I'm trying to figure out where I came from. We're on a mission to find a memory for this book, because this book does not have any memories, it has no story to tell. And while we're at it, we're also trying to figure out why God has abandoned this world. And we were actually at Burden Street Station. We arrived via the train. Oh Lord, where am I? But we wrapped up there, and then the train started working again, and now we're at the Pipelands, which feels like a maze. This is not where I started. I'm trying to go to where I started the area. I know I have a map, but I'm not ready to use it yet. This is all new to me. I want to learn things. Hello, Sand. Who are you? Here we go. This is where the train stopped. The train stopped because it hit somebody. That bastard. How dare you stand in the train tracks? So, before we actually get to our destination, we're here in Pipelands. Are you not fucking around down there? We don't have all day. I think I'm dying. But you can at least get out from under there before you do. Yeah, let's not worry about that. We're here to explore the pipe world. Which, as you can see, the game is very, very abstract, very cool. We got roach people. I used to take the bus before I moved here. And before I took the bus, I took the train. Before I took the train, I think I used to walk around. And before I walked around, my mother would push me in a stroller. Oh, okay. So I think this room was a dead end, or did I come from... Yeah, this is a dead end room. Ooh, my reflection is there. There's a creep in there. There's a creature in this reflection. How spooky. I had a job interview with Lego today? What? Hoping to become an actual Lego man. Sand, I love Lego. That's crazy. Like, I know there's like Lego builders, like they just design Legos, or like, what aspect of Lego exactly? Because Lego makes like TV shows and games, and there's like Lego Funlands kind of things, and people work there. I love Lego. I own the $300 Arkham Asylum Lego set that came out recently. In fact, it sits in the corner of my desk right next to my laptop. I'm staring at it. Where am I? Hello, Roach. Here, let me show you a magic trick my dad taught me. Dare I accept a magic trick from a roach in the pipeworks? There's green sludge leaking from the ceiling. He's wearing a wizard hat. Yeah. Here goes. Say it with me. Booger slam! Oh. A foul stench suddenly fills the air. How did you do that with your body? Oh. Well, let's leave. Let's get out of here. Dude just shot his pants. Junior admin at the factory in Billund. Huh. Cool. Hello. You look kind of like a rabbit. I molded this part of the world to my liking, and this niche of mine sustains me. Each is responsible for their own fate. This is mine. Yeah, half of these characters are very interesting, and I don't mean it in just their design. Some of them are actually animated and have sprites, and they'll have a cool introduction. Maybe this tree guy over here, this green shape man. Nope. I don't have a specific home, but I do have a warm place to sleep. It's not the kind of place you bring up in conversation, though. What could that possibly mean? You have a warm place to sleep, but it's not something you talk about? Ooh, what about you? You look snazzy. Long, tall. What do you give someone who has everything? You clearly don't know, because if you did, you'd already have given it away. No, you're just generic NPC. Generic cool stranger. They're all over this realm. What about you? Oh, we got one. Damn! That excited to see somebody. Ruth. You are thirsty. Drink this. Wait. I think that came out wrong. He drop-kicked his easel. What did the video say again? Ask first if... Right. Welcome here, guest. Can I offer you this fresh paint? For drinking purposes. Oh, well, I mean... How could I refuse? You drop-kicked your easel for this and poured it out of the ceiling. I'd be honored. Actually, no, this is my paint. I need it to draw. Now that I've offered you refreshments, let's get down to business. What the hell do you want? And then this is where my mind and body come in play. I get to switch them out to choose different dialogue. What the hell do you want? This is such a nice house. Please think it over a bit more. Why are you hiding out here and not living in town? I like your art. Another trash panda finds the trash can. Why am I not surprised? Of course you want to buy this garbage. You and every other tasteless patron that comes to this place. Can you say you're sure? Sorry. Maybe think about it more, but not too much, meow. Let's go with the art. Art is subjective, is it not? Don't give me that pedantic bullshit. If it were so subjective, why are there so many fundamentals to learn? Why are there art teachers at all? Why are there critics, connoisseurs? Get real, please. Of course you want to buy this garbage. Wrong dialogue choice. There's usually one that takes you down the right way. I look like a customer to you? I mean, I don't know. I've had some weird freaks come this way. Oh yeah. Honestly, the only visits I get anymore are from buyers. Idiots who invade my privacy, peruse my work for hours, and then pay a fortune for my most obscure garbage. Can't really say no when they shove a big bag of money in my face though, can I? At some point, one of them really pissed me off, so I decided to draw them the most anatomically disfigured piece I could. And get this. The Morin was so happy with it, I got double the commission as a tip. What is wrong with people? This is a fucking clown world, I'm sick of it. So are you like the opposite of a starving artist? No one sees things for what they are. Falling down is not failure, staying down is. Are you trying to make me look dumb? You think I can't be all weird and mysterious too? You wouldn't survive the things that go on in my mind. Ugh. Quit trying to change the subject. This is a fucking clown world, okay. What if we go with sad? I can't see it either. I don't understand. No one does. That's the problem. I had a dream last night. A shadowy figure crawled up from the pipes outside and walked into my house without knocking. He took one of my canvases off the wall, turned it this way and that, and said, "Ruth, this looks like absolute shit." I woke up with tears in my eye. I never felt so vindicated in my entire life. So you want people to see your art for the garbage they are? Garbage it is? And what exactly are things? It's not that hard to get. My art is full of mistakes that only a beginner would make. So what's the deal with the reception I keep getting? Do they not see the obvious issues, the inaccuracies and faults that always end up on the canvas? Every single time there's an error somewhere that makes me want to tear my branches off. But there's one, a very specific painting. Can't sleep at night. Have to destroy it, I have to. Can't be at peace until I know it's gone. We're gonna see this painting and it's gonna be the best painting in the world. You've sold it already, didn't you? Okay. So... why can't you let me just have this? You can clearly see that this upsets me. I want it gone, obliterated. Of course, finding it would be a pain in the ass. But can't I dream? Can't sleep at night. This is a weird time to ask you to pet me, meow. And would this painting wish to destroy you? I mean, it probably hates me for bringing it into this world. So I'd venture to say it probably does. Can't sleep at night. What's your next move? Do I intimidate you? My old boss said I used to scare the customers. I thought that was pretty cool, like I'm some kind of dark, imposing figure. You sound like you're reading off a script. Maybe something more skeptical might work here. Skeptical. Mysterious, silly, anxious, forward, anxious, mysterious, silly, hopeful, hopeful, cynical. What's stopping you? What's stopping me? What do you think? That abomination just oozed out of my brain when I was at my worst. And even though I lost it, its existence is wedged like a splinter in my brain. That was the last piece I ever named. Saddam's corruption, a plague upon the world, just like everything else I paint. Ooh. Yes, eventually when we get to strong moments, we get to dig our way into people's brains to unlock new personalities. And there's always this figure. The letters have stopped. Yes, they have. Aren't you proud of me? I did it. I finally made a world. I am. Isn't it wonderful? So many hearts beating all at once. Yeah, the suspicions are that these guys who are inside of everyone's innermost thoughts are actually the gods of the world. Who, oh, there's the other one. Who are apparently missing. Oh? Say something, Ohm? Is his name Ohm? Antisocial! Oh, hell yeah. That's me right there. Alright. We'll see you later. That was his house. Ruth. That was Ruth's house. And now we go to the right. What's this way? Shape person. We love people who made of shapes. From here, they look like little ants. Haha. Go, little ants. You don't look like an ant. Oh, I already met everyone in pipelines? Now what? It took me way longer to fully explore the last area. Maybe Ruth is gonna move then. There's a house down here. What do I do then? I met everyone in pipelines? That can't be. Let's talk to Ruth again. Ruth did move. Ruth is over here now. Yeah, last time there was two characters who we had back and forths with. I'm kind of confused as to where I am? I'm here. I'm at the crossroads. So Ruth is down here. Before the train opened up again for me. This annoying girl used to come by every day. She tried to force me to get a job, saying stuff like, "You can't live in your shack forever, Ruth. Or you gotta get a job, Ruth." Terrible experience. Job application forms are a blight. If I never see one again, it'll be too soon. Cynical. There's nothing you can say to convince me that isn't lame as hell. Wow, what's gotten into you? I took this from your personality. What's something I said? Are you mad at me? I always make people like you mad. Ugh. Quit trying to change the subject. It's annoying girls come by every day, force me to get a job. Yes. I wish forever to never have to apply for a job again. Horrendous experience. All is well and will forever be. Are you trying to make me look dumb? I think I can't be all weird and mysterious too. Did she ever succeed? She got me applying for jobs, didn't she? In a roundabout way, I guess. Not sure what she gets out of it, though. Sorry. Are you guilt-tripping me? Stop that. Cut it out. It's lame. I don't think sniveling is gonna work here. Cheering up. Okay, I can go hopeful. My body. My beautiful body has a hopeful bone in it. Seems like she really cares. Right. Anyway, why do you care? You don't know her, do you? Sure, her music is cool, but I can live without... Wait. Do you know Lydia? Though she did introduce me to chess. Ever heard of it? It's like this big brain board game for intelligent people. Not to be that guy, but I've gotten pretty damn good at it. The answer is right under your nose. Wow, observant, aren't you? Quit acting like you know everything. You don't. Can you stop distracting me? Chess. Oh, I gotta do the chess head. The chess body. The chess body. So you're a grandmaster then? Not yet. But I'm sure I can be if I put in the work. Do you understand how awesome this is? How something that's actually... Here's something that's actually possible for me. Art is too abstract. Years of tireless work, and for what? Not only that, everyone's got to have an opinion on art. Impressive perspective fidelity, or these colors make me feel a certain way. Or even, actually, people would buy this. Pisses me off. Be gay as gay, Ruth? I know what you are. But with chess, you know if you've improved or not. Can't beat that, can you? I know how to play chess, but I don't think I'm good at it. What did we just talk about? With chess, you know if you've improved. Can't beat that, can you? What can we do to further ourselves? Do I intimidate you? Okay, wrong choice. Not the chess body. Maybe a different key would suit you better if you get me. That wasn't funny. I get that probably makes others laugh, but it just wasn't funny. Chess, you know if you've improved or not, can you? And with whom do you play against? The community hall! No, not literally, but there's a chess club there that used to be super active. Love that place. I played circles around everyone. Lydia was like the final boss. Lydia, yeah! I guess we're not done with Lydia. I like that. I've yet to cross her off my list, though. Pretty funny, since she introduced me to the game. So Lydia was your ex? The longer the string, the higher the kite flies. What the hell? I know her. Wait, seriously? Are you a fan? Did she finally become famous? Is she touring right now? Why didn't she invite me? I don't believe she's touring, no. Oh, huh. That's a shame. She deserves a big audience. Either way, it's cool that you know her. Ever played Lydia in chess? She's really good. I've practiced extensively since our last game. Next time's my win for sure. You will remember for longer than you will experience. Okay. Sounds nice and all, but next time's my win for sure. Definitely. Yeah, I know. Why not tell me something I don't know? Actually, forget it. That sounds really hard. You really, really enjoy chess, huh? Is that surprising? I already told you, it's the one thing that makes sense in this stupid world. Win or lose, at least you know where you stand. When's the last time you played? When she used to bother me day in and day out about getting a job. I did eventually relent, switched out one hell for another. But ever since I got fired, she left me alone. Ooh, let me in that brain, let me in that noggin. You know, now that I look back, I don't really remember building this road. And the placement of this mountain is strange. The structure is too functional and ugly. No. Ohm, how dare you? Pitiful. If I'm here, you went to that dead end down here. That's what's next. Now that I think about it, the last time we played was the day I lost the job. Can you say you're sure? Sorry. Oh, I got a new body. I got new legs! Why would anyone fire you? Not sure. We were in the middle of a tight chess game when the boss walked in. Took one look at me and told me to pack my things. Not sure what I did to deserve that, but I'm glad to be out of there. Kinda wish Lydia would have stood up for me though. But it's whatever. So were you both cashiers then? She can apologize next time she visits. What would you do if she didn't? What, not visit? I can't get rid of her, I swear. Now that you say it, it really has been a while. You're sure she's not touring or whatever? Pretty optimistic of you. What's optimistic about that? It's simple pattern prediction. I don't do optimism, or faith, or hope. I see what's in front of me for what it is. She can apologize. Okay. When did that happen? It must have been, oh wow, 6 months ago. I haven't seen Lydia in 6 months? She used to come by every day. Well, at least she doesn't have to look at my art anymore. Can you actually believe she likes it? Even when I point out the flaws, she's flat out refuses to see them. Maybe she's blind and doesn't realize it. What kind of flaws? Every single one you can possibly imagine. I'm not playing into your weird little psychoanalysis. You're not my shrink and I don't need one. Or maybe your art just doesn't suck? No. It's not good, not even remotely. The more I complete a piece, the more it disgusts me. A canvas is most beautiful when I haven't touched it. But I have to finish them. I've practiced my whole life. And rent isn't free. That isn't the whole story, right? Observant, aren't you? I love how I just choose a random person wherever I go and just give them free therapy. And they accept it. Why bother painting at all then? You ever heard of sunk cost fallacy? When I was a sapling, I thought art was what I wanted to do with my life. What a sick joke. A canvas is most beautiful when I haven't touched it. That's why you drop-kicked your fucking canvas when I saw you. But I have to finish them. I've practiced my whole life. Let's use some insight. The cynical is almost... Oh, my normal legs are correct. Come on then, let's see your art. Did you not hear a word I just said? You're just gonna say what everyone else is saying. Great work on that anatomy, Ruth. Your attention to detail is astounding, Ruth. You don't need to spare my feelings. I know a lie when I hear one. So no, you're not looking at my art. Okay then, maybe it does suck. Don't bother. Good. You finally decided to tell the truth. Yeah. You don't need to spare my feelings. I know a lie when I hear one. So no, you're not looking at my art. Why do you hate your art so much? No, I love my art. Can't you tell? Why would you ever think otherwise? Have you ever felt like everything you touch becomes worse? Like a reverse Midas touch? Funny how that works. The touch at least started off as a blessing before the king, you know. I didn't even get that. The malediction swept over me in the moment. I picked up a brush. No, the malediction swept over me the moment I picked up a brush. Saddam's corruption. That was my attempt at capturing this curse. I even suck at naming things. How'd you come up with the name? Saddam is Midas backwards. Ah, okay. I thought it was clever at the time. Now it just makes me want to cringe into the ground. No, it sounds cool. I didn't even get that. Yeah, okay. Saddam's corruption. Interesting. So is the painting you, in a way? I really hope not. I'm not that ugly, am I? I want to see the goddamn painting. Don't know why I'm asking you that. I don't even get... Okay. Bet you're proud of it, aren't you, painter boy? Sure I am. It's my masterpiece. It's so captivating. I'm actually genuinely impressed with how much it sucks balls. Like, please let me burn it. Oh, let me crawl in that noggin of yours. Me watching this as I finally began my latest commission yesterday. After stalling for 3 months hurts so much. The creator of this game seems to like these themes. Was it not beautiful? It is. Did it not support life? It did. Then why, Ohm? Why did you smear your fingerprints all over my masterpiece? So that it would live forever. No, it was so that you could take credit. Hemp, how can you say that? Is that why these gods abandoned the world? One god made it, and the other... Oh my god, my body is a mess. My body is a mess, my body is a mess. Look at me. Maybe when I look in a mirror, my body is a mess. Where'd he go? Are you... Where the hell is that? That's like really far back. My body is a mess. I was once a luscious, buxom, bodacious babe. Now look at me. This way? No, I came from that way. Wait, so that I never went down? Oh, no, I never did see this part. I'm so confused. There you are. I'm just stalking you at this point. No, seriously. Where is that cursed painting? I should know. I'm sure I do know. My stupid head just won't cooperate. What was the new thing I got? Were those legs? Oh my god, little worm legs. Maybe he doesn't want to be found. Tough luck. It doesn't get a say in this. I absolutely need to find it. I can't chill until I do. No, seriously, okay. Whoa. What's with the music? Going hard. Think for a moment. Try to remember. Yes, of course! Why didn't I try that? Do you have the slightest... Do you have the slightest clue what I went through when I drew it? How could that much frustration and rage possibly leave room for memories? I almost ignored the knock on the door. I was so focused on the painting. Knock on the door. I get the feeling that Ruth doesn't like the more, non-direct responses? Who would disturb you at such a time? Who? How am I supposed to know that? You think I remember every fool that comes here? But then, maybe this person has something to do with it. Huh. What was the visitor like? I told you I don't know. I barely looked at them. As your advisor, I would suggest taking a step back. No. This is stupid. You're stupid. Wow, what's gotten into you? I came off cold. Have you tried being rude? I'm serious. That was rude. I called him stupid. Hopeful, hopeful, silly, anxious, mysterious, cynical. Think, Ruth, think. There's something about this. I heard the knock and then... I think I must have grabbed the painting. It wasn't even dry yet. Then I went to the door, but my hands were full. How do you open a door without your hands? What were you... I already know that. With a kick, of course. Yeah, that's right. I kicked open the door. Did it so hard that it knocked them back on their ass. Not my proudest moment, I'll admit. But it wasn't my fault, I was angry. Whatever. I tried to apologize, probably. I think it involved the painting somehow. What exactly did I do? Did you give them the painting? Did you say anything to them? I must have. Something short. I wasn't in a talkative mood. Was this a breakup with Lydia? Was this... And you've just blocked it all out? because you were in already such high emotions when making the painting? You threw the painting in their face? Yeah, exactly. No, wait. After I kicked open the door, there was this sort of twang sound? Like a string popping loose or something. I wanted to apologize, but I also wanted them gone, so, wait. Oh my god. I gave them the painting. Shit. I didn't even get a look at their face. How the hell am I supposed to find them? It could be anyone. Perhaps they are closer than you think. If they live nearby, I've never seen them. Or I have and I didn't pay attention. Both equally likely. A string popping, like a guitar. Maybe? It was definitely an instrument. But there must be hundreds of people with instruments in the city. Even if I had to ask hundreds of people, where would I even find them? This is so annoying. Do any musicians live near you? I wouldn't know. I don't make a habit of knowing my neighbors. You've probably seen them. You know what I mean. Yeah, I spoke with one of them. They farted in my face. I wouldn't talk to them either. I need to tell someone about this. No. Just start asking people? That requires going outside and talking to people. Two things I made a point to. You've been doing that the whole time. At least you don't make everything about yourself. It's been an interesting experience talking to someone who actually seems to listen. Oh, there we go. Lydia's a musician. Maybe she knows? That's right! She plays music, so she definitely knows everyone else that plays music. I'm gonna text her right now to meet up. The overhang seems like a good place. Oh my god, Lydia's coming? The overhang? Where's that? Lydia, it's nice to see you again. I'm right here? I gotta go here? The way everything looks doesn't really match up. So if I go this way, then I'm getting closer. Okay. It was down here. How the hell did you get here, Lydia? The only train is crashed into a person. Hey, Lydia. Hi. Been a while. So, how you doing? I'm alright. Great. Listen, I need your help. Remember that painting I talked about? I don't know, Ruth. You make a lot of paintings. Don't remind me. But no, I mean the one with, like, the hand. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Right. Lydia, I'm serious. I need to know if you remember it. I understand. Are you messing with me? Here I am, putting aside our differences like a good Samaritan. Even though you never apologized, I still reached out. At the very least, that deserves a proper response. You're kind of self-obsessed, aren't you? You're expecting Lydia to apologize. I'm sorry, apologize? Me? Yeah! You just sat there in the break room with this empty look in your eyes. Like, hello, stand up for your friend when he's getting fired, maybe. But whatever, I'm not here about that. The painting, oh my god. That is so rich. Oh boy. What? What is... I don't know what I expected. I could have been chilling with GB right now. What are you on about? Is saying sorry really that difficult for you? No, no, go on. By all means, tell me about this paint thing. Finally. As I was saying, there's this paint thing I made a while back. Long before you betrayed me, Seriously? I'm sorry, this is too much. Going on and on about me betraying you. It's just... because you did. I thought we were cool. I thought you were someone that had my back. But I guess that was too much to ask for. You always did have a shitty memory. I guess that's common in your field. I remember perfectly what happened. Good for you. That's right. Now about the paint thing. Saddam's corruption? Yeah, you told me everything about it. And then some. Great! Do you know where it is? Why would I know that? I believe it ended up in the hands of a musician, or at least someone that owns an instrument. You're a musician, so you should know every other musician, right? Wow. Generalization of the century here. I mean, sure I do, but like, come on, man. I just need you to ask around to see if anyone has the paint thing. Can you do that for me? Nah. Excuse me? Don't feel like it. Any particular reason? What's the point? You're gonna find it, burn it, then obsess over the next paint thing. Yes, because it sucks! You know, I remember when I first saw your shack. I was looking for a way into Hightown, so I figured I'd knock and ask. And the door slammed open so hard, I got knocked to the ground. You came out yelling something unintelligible before shoving a big canvas in my face and locking yourself in again. My nose hurt, my ass was sore, and my guitar strings had popped loose. But in my hands I had the most captivating piece of art I've ever seen in my life. That was you? After that day, I made it my mission to learn more about you. Who is this amazing artist that lives in a psychopathic, run-down shack in the middle of nowhere? Hey, this place was cheap, okay? Imagine my disappointment when it turned out he's just a sad, pathetic loser with an inferiority complex. I tried so hard with you, Ruth. You refused to accept the burning talent within you, no matter what I did. No, you're the one who can't see that I'm just a hack. If I had talent, I wouldn't be making anatomy errors, perspective oversights, shading misjudgments, outline irregularities. It's like I'm cursed. So yes, I'm sorry for hating on my art, Lydia, but it's the truth. You don't hate your art, dumbass. You hate yourself. It's like you're stuck in a room of mirrors, and instead of dealing with it like a normal fucking person, you decide to make it everyone else's problem. And don't even get me started on chess. Oh, I lost? Time for my toddler tantrum. What the hell were you thinking? Ever since Nightman fired you, I haven't been able to touch a single chessboard. I can't even look at them anymore. Lydia, Do you know why he fired you, Ruth? You want to know why I didn't stand up for you? Why I just sat there, completely zoned out? I'll give you a hint. What did you say when I took your queen? What did you say, Ruth? Come on, Lyd, What did you say? Please. I just want my old painting back. That's what I thought. I'll have your painting here tomorrow. Burn it, soak it in acid, tear it apart, do whatever you want. But you will never talk to me again. Is that clear? I'm sorry. I don't care. Goodbye. Whoa. That's it? Ruth apologized. I guess we're done. Maybe we'll meet Nightman? Hey, you're back. Great. When I wasn't looking, that freak vanished off somewhere. No one on the tracks? No obstructions? We can go. You want to head to the big city? Well, get in and buckle up. Actually, trains don't have seatbelts. I enjoyed Ruth. That was fun. We've reached Hightown, sponsored street station. Is this our final destination? Physically, it's the end of the line. Contractually, it's also the end of the line. We're done here. What are you gonna do now? I don't know. Get back to my regular job. How many trains you know that can travel between worlds? People need me. Alright, bye, conductor. It all got too real too fast. Oh, just wait for the next story. It keeps doing that. It keeps doing that. I made my millions by strategically redirecting assets from a liquid trust fund into my Web5 Neo Crypto wallet. Naturally, in the process, due to reverse inflation, cost of living, rent, and other necessities, this generated much more value than mere money. Now, value doesn't pay the bills, so I killed 3 other shareholders and absorbed their debt. As the majority shareholder, I declared the shares incredibly valuable. One might ask, why kill the other shareholders for this? Income and outcome. Yin and yang. Habeas corpus, you feel? Okay. Keep it to yourself, buddy. Eyes... Keep your teeth clean? Keep your eyes clean? He's a smart guy. Can I go right here? I can. Oops, I walked out. Wait, I can't talk to this little goober right here? It lets me leave. Here we go. Sniff, what's that smell? I don't know how to say that. Habeas corpus? Sniff, sniff. Are you working class? Don't talk to me. Oh. Working class. I got an achievement. Working class. Kids these days. I don't know how do I get to the other end there? Whoa, arcade. The game is like bugged. I keep like looping back into myself. There's no one here though. So this is the exit I want? Yes, down this way. In order to live in Hightown, one must leave all their hopes and dreams here in one of these storage units. That is a lot of storage units. If you haven't already done so, I advise you to. It's like a rite of passage, or a citizenship. Everyone does it. What's this way? House of Faces. You ever hear the saying, Art should comfort the disturbed and comfort the uncomfortable. Life is kind of like that, isn't it? Think about it for a sec. I'm comfortable, yet I still deserve art. Friction hurts you in the long run, you know. Like gears grinding your soul into tiny little pieces. Art should go down easy, like rain on a wet dog. You ever seen Fight Club? The storage units stretch on for an eternity. What? So if I exit through this top room, I go back here. But if I exit through the bottom, I go back here. What's to the right? Little guy with the devil balloon. I have 50 billion wealth. I'm married to the game in an ontological sense. My wife has no idea who I am. What's with all the rich snobs around here? And where the hell do I go? Oh, I'm lost. I'm starting to wonder if the impact we're having is a positive one. I mean, I obviously don't care anything, you know? Just... We should go see if the train's ready. No, the train ended. This place hurts my eyes. I'm not looking forward to the kinds of people we'll meet here. But it can't be as bad as what we just experienced, right? Let's have a look around. I'm looking for the map, actually. Okay, it's confusion over in this area. I might have missed some rooms back here. Let me leave. Okay, so where am I now? I did. I didn't even see other ways to go back here. Oh, I can go left from the station. That's why I was confused. Whoa. Let's go towards this floating doorway. Draw bucks? Oh, hi. Didn't even see you there. Dude, I fucking love Hightown. My dad made his fortune selling snake oil, and I made it big in Hightown selling his story. That's right, I publish books. Ha 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 ha. I'm richer than God. Everyone in Hightown is rich as hell. Hello. Telefangler? Telefangel? Telefangel. Hmm? Can I help you? Telefangel? The name confuses me. Also, it's like in the style of like their online username. Just passing by. Right, I see. Well, carry on then. Hmm? Can I help you? What are you up to? Not much, I'm just... Well, actually, I'm facing a bit of a conundrum. No, I shouldn't burden you with that. Don't worry about it. Burden? Burden Street Station? I should have kept my mouth shut. Well, actually, I'm facing a... I can help. Telefangel sighs. Alright, fine. Let's say someone has suddenly left. Someone close and important to you. A whole year, no letters, no phone calls, not a word. You wake up and they're just gone. Devastating, right? And you've sort of finally moved on after this hypothetical year. But suddenly they return. They tell you they finished their spiritual search. Are you gonna have relations to Good Boy? You're both kind of angelic telefangel. And they're ready to go back to life as it was a year ago. You'd be upset, right? Gone without a word for a year, then back as if nothing happened. Now imagine that they blame you for being upset and not respecting their choice. You both argue about it and they storm off. Who's in the wrong here? Clearly they are. That's the logical conclusion. But there's an interesting bit here. Not a single angel I know would agree with you. In fact, common consensus is that you are in the wrong. How about that? Why is that? Something very significant happened a while ago. I'm not sure you'd understand. It's a touchy topic for guardian angels right now. But it's also thrown order completely out of the window. What was once clear as day is now a choking mist, an ocean split in half. And it's impacting my job. What's your job? I'm an administrator for a Guardian Angel support forum. Basically, I moderate and repair rifts between other angels, building new bridges for them to connect through. A mediator, if you will, for when things get rough. And things are very rough right now. For the first time in ever, I'm starting to hate my job. Let me crawl in there. Whoa. Amp, Don't you understand I am just like you? Is that you, in that you are a creator? Yes, Amp. Why do you think I was wandering? Why are you talking about this now? I was you once, impatient, but full of fire. I thought if I could prevent at least one other from sharing my fate, I will take all the ire and hatred in the universe. Now that you've been caught, you want to be sentimental. Who are you trying to fool? Amp. Home. Do not return. Creator. Let's go see if there's anyone else to find. Oh, you've moved already. Let's still see if there's somebody else to find. Ooh, is it you? Detecting personnel data. A loud metallic banging and crashing emanates from within the machine. Scanning worldwide databases for personalized message. Generating short-form entertainment. When the... Yep, I was entertained in the short form. That works. When the... Oops, censorship. That's hilarious, actually. That's a public monument. Infinite growth predicted on a system with limited resources has become my prime source of sustenance. Every corporation here withers eventually, and when it does, I feast. They don't see me coming because they never look up, but my shadow blots out their privately owned suns. That feeling deep inside that something is wrong with you, but right with the world. Oh yes, I feel another merger coming. I'm drooling, forgive me. A vulture for companies? Businesses? This was the way I came. Oh, hi big guy. If I had a gun, I'd never ever ever have the safety on. Because bad guys don't sleep. Bad guys don't rest. And bad guys, they're all around us. Because let me tell you kid, it takes one to know one. Okay. I met everyone in Hightown. So it seems our only character of importance here is Telefangel. I'm envious of the people down here on the surface. I occasionally come down to take care of business. Usually if another of my kin has messed up or needs a hand. Everyone gets along here somehow. Sure, arguments and fights break out now and then. But overall, people respect and follow the laws they've set for themselves. No rioting in the streets, no pillaging or burning or looting everywhere. It's an unfathomable improvement over the past. What's the point you're trying to make? Oh, am I boring you? Sorry, I didn't mean to or anything. Regardless, you can't just distract me like that. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm gonna go left to right, not up and down. What was the past like? I doubt your mind control... Nope. I doubt your mind could really encompass even a fraction of what it was like. Boo, more pillaging. But I'll give you a brief overview. In the past, this used to be a land of chaos. In the far, far past, that is. No rules, no regulation, no one to watch over you. Creatures popped into existence out of nowhere. It's why guardian angels were instituted in the first place. To watch over and guide them to do better. It took a lot of time, but it worked. Just look at the city now. So calm and peaceful. It's thanks to us that it's this way. I mean, I don't know, I just ran into a guy who keeps a loaded gun on him, who might shoot people. You did a good job? Thank you. No one's ever told me that before. It feels nice. Choices exist to be made. I've heard this a million times. It's very interesting the lengths people will go to self-soothe. Wait, I'm missing something? Or maybe that means I have to use the new one. This one. There's nothing better to do than your best. No, but it said I met everyone. Unless someone else I've previously met is here. I mean, there's a mystery in the Storage Wars over there. In the Storage Wars. There's the conductor. Ooh, that's a pair of legs. Hey, you! Tiny short thing beneath me. I didn't even see this guy. I'll do you a favor, since you're all the way down there. Let me tell you just how pretty I am. I must have been personally sculpted by a higher intelligence. My jawline could cut you in half. My eyebrows plucked to perfection. Every pore, hair, all accounted for. I'm tall, real tall, just how the ladies like it. But up here, it's cold. I get so lonely. I don't know what this does. I don't know, I think I need to sleep 2 times or something. Where should I go now? What was this way? Was this the way I came from? Oh, I don't think I went this way. Hello, businessman. It told me I spoke to everybody, but I guess it doesn't include main characters. What in the world are you? I want a filet mignon, or whatever you're supposed to be. What? Oh, Nightman, you fired GB! Not GB, Ruth. He's very busy. He has 4 hands, all for business. Anyway, I bet you're headed somewhere. Somewhere important, probably. Real important. Oh, me? Yeah, I'm headed somewhere too. Thank you for asking. Off to visit my daughter. Haven't seen her for a while. Is your daughter Lydia? No. Lydia doesn't know her parents. I don't think I know who your daughter. What's your daughter like? Oh. She's brilliant. Smart, beautiful, top of her class. Works a good job. She's married as well. But I've got a grandson waiting for me too. Only issue is that she doesn't visit that often. Then it's time to visit her instead. You're right. I should head there right now. Just gotta figure out where she lives. Not a problem for me though. Anyway, like I was saying, she's brilliant. Perhaps you should invite her over. I've tried, but apparently her number is out of service, and the damn payphones never give my quarters back. Something or someone is trying to keep her away from me. I'll figure something out. I always have. Anyway, like I was saying. Brilliant, smart, top of her class, works a good job. I mean, I feel like all the characters are kind of connected in some way now that Ruth connected back to Lydia. But I believe Lydia transitioned to after she left her parents. No, it can't be Lydia. This is her boss. It can't be Ruth. Unless the person I just met is your daughter. How often does she visit, huh? Ah, well, let's not get hung up on details. Not that it should matter to you anyway. I wouldn't expect a sheep to understand. I'm verifiably not a sheep. Sure, buddy. And I'm not a wolf. Go hide in your grandfather clock, why don't you? Huh. Text one to no one. Haha! Well now, looks like you've got some wit about you. Maybe I should let you in on a secret. Did you know there's only ever 4,000 people awake at the same time in the city? Whenever someone goes to sleep, another awakens. And the sum is always exactly 4,000. Never more, never less. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that is weird. Indeed. I've developed multiple theories as to why this space... However, you're not ready to hear them yet. Classified information, you need to be qualified. Instead, I've got another tidbit for you. When you take the subway train, you've surely seen the lights that flash by the windows, correct? Now, these are usually just lamps, as you might expect, but sometimes they are high-fidelity cameras that are programmed to take snapshots of your posture when you least expect it, so they can submit that data to selected government information black holes. Whoa. How do you know this? Blah blah blah. Look at you, being all nosy. It's really obvious. Open your damn eyes, you fool. I'll never understand how people like you survive in the real world. Classified information needs to be classified. Instead, I got another tidbit for you. Doesn't concern me. Yeah, well, it should. You don't even know what they do with that information. I bet you blindly walk into the maw of a wolf if they asked politely. Ugh, indeed. I've developed multiple theories as to why this is. However, you're not ready to hear them yet. Alright, I'll take the hint. Oh, whoa. There's deep science behind how your natural posture affects your productivity. The straighter your posture, the better jobs you'll get. Interviews will just magically work out. As if they don't have a machine in their ear saying yes or no. Always keep your back straight. You never know when they're watching. From where they're watching. Damn. My shrimp posture is not helping my job application process right now, huh? Beware, you might lose your job because of your posture. I'll keep my back straight. Good. Also, if you have a phone, you need to toss it. The government listens to everything you say through that hellish device. You're holding a phone. A bin won't do. It specifically has to be those wells in the ground. You know, the ones shaped like prison bars. I tossed mine long ago. Like a sewer grate? Now there's one less way for them to track me. It also helps out the underground prisoners. People just like me who have been silenced. That's why the wells are shaped like jail bars. Frankly, I'm lucky to have survived this far. Well, you gonna toss your phone? Right now? Hell yeah. Of course I will. I don't need that parasitic hell screen anyway. Excellent. Looks like you're committed to the truth. Come back when you're ready. Because we are preparing for war. Okay, conspiracies. I'll go all in. I conjure pillars of beautiful flame. I cast magnificent colors across the horizon. I raise multitudes from the earth, life, and yet flame quenches. The colors fade and run down the hills. Lives end and do not propagate. I build these stupid supports they once made. I set beautiful patterns straight and rigid. Colors practical, indicative. It makes little difference. Just what did you do differently, Ohm? Oh, Warmonger. Oh, you moved over here. I'm impressed. Didn't think you had the guts. Usually people balk at the idea of tossing their government spying device, but you're different. You understand what's going on. You get the stakes at hand, the danger the world is in, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one to save it. Now, are you ready? Is that a body? I was born ready. Now that's what I want to hear. Alright, listen. What I'm about to tell you is strictly confidential. That means that this stays between us, you hear? I've been developing the theory of all theories. And if I'm right, it'll be the biggest blow to reality as we know it. And I want to tell you. But I can't. Not just yet. For all I know, you could still be a government-controlled drone. So you need to convince me. Prove to me you're not a robot. I am a soldier at your command. Ah, a private under my wing. That's a great start. Alright, I won't go into too much detail just yet. But the theory has to do with the 4,000 people being awake at any time. You know, I believed him at first when he told me that fact, but he keeps going deeper and deeper into conspiracies that I think that's just something he made up. Although, I must confess, I haven't been entirely accurate. The number is actually at 3,992 right now. And every day, the number goes down by 1. Why is one less person awake every day compared to the previous day? In just about 11 years, only you and I will be awake. Both of us need to be awake. We can't risk falling asleep. Listen to yourself for once. These are hierarchies of angels, a mortal construct. Strange, no? What does it mean? You have to tell me. You will tell me. Eventually, I will wring you dry like a hand towel, and siphon all your little secrets. Besides, if you accept this right, okay. We can't risk falling asleep. How will we stay awake? Great question. Listen closely. There's a sleeping program in effect right now. I've noticed things. Little movements in the corner of my eye. Oddly shaped creatures scurrying behind walls, no bigger than rats. They think they can hide, but I see through them. I see their robotic nature. Every day they choose one person, and then they fire a microscopic sleeping dart at them. It's an ancient battle tactic, goes back to the age of hunter-gatherers. Avoid a fight by paralyzing your foe with poison. Why fix what isn't broken? And that's not even the worst part. Because who they choose is not even a game of chance. There's an order to the victims. A list in a vault lies deep underground. With the name of every single person in the city. All ordered and filed. My name is there, your name is there. And it's all automated by a giant machine. It's crossed out our names, one by one, every day. Using a quill and ink. We must destroy the machine. Not just destroy, but wipe off the planet. We must dismantle every piece. We must burn each and every single tendril that's connected to the surface. It will take a long time and a lot of work. But by God, we will do it. We will eradicate the machine and set the world free from its deep-seated patriarchal control. This guy is crazy. I'm just indulging, aren't I? No wonder his daughter doesn't speak to him anymore. I thought I was alone. I don't know how they got in. They told me my gnashing and grinding was heard from years away. They saw that I was busy spinning my wheels in the dirt, propelling myself to an early invalidation. I bristled at the thought of help. Help. This is my world, and what I say goes. So then, why do I despair so? Seems like our god misses the other god. Unlock Sergeant Major. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I can take one of those back to Telefangel. And where did Nightman go? He is just down this way. Just look at the city now. So calm and peaceful. It's thanks to us that it's this way. Too calm for my taste. Maybe you'd like to take my job then? It's nothing but chaos back home, and even worse online. Tell you what, here's an example right now. Let me read this post out loud for you. They cleared their throat. My AGT, male 18, let's call him Kyle, lives with his parents. AGT? I don't know what that means. He has worked a part-time job for 2 years while studying. Oh, just to clarify, AGT stands for Assigned Guardian Target. It's basically who we're told to watch over. Anyway, moving on. Kyle has been giving the money to his parents to put in a savings fund, so that he can use it to buy a car when he's an adult. But now that he learned that his parents spent all of his money to pay off their gambling debts. Am I wrong for choosing not to smite his parents? Tell me how you'd respond to this question. Smite them immediately. I don't know. They're his parents? Let's smite them. I agree. Honestly, I'm relieved you feel the same way. Let me read one of the comments for you. Like a little good old smite. Are you mad? His parents are in debt. Whether intentional or not, he should be pleased to have helped his parents out. You should administer a 10-year AAC on Kyle for not ditching his studies and working full-time to help them. Mental, right? Oh, also AAC assigns Angel Assisted Curse. It's, let's just say you really don't want one of those. Now, can you believe that is the top voted comment in the entire thread? Everyone agrees with this opinion. Other comments are even suggesting the original poster should smite Kyle and be done with it. So they can get another AGT. That's terrible. That's just scratching at the surface. And worst of all, I'm the one who has to officiate public opinion, not you being an official Reddit mod. It's gotten to the point where or Discord mod or whatever, when I let my mod queue pile up while I watch shows online. There's a good one there's a good one I'm into right now. It's about a person that gets sent to heaven by mistake, even though they're an awful person. The Good Place? I love that show. Dude, that sounds hilarious. Right? I'm almost through the first season. Ugh, if only I wasn't dragged down by responsibilities. I'd binge shows all day. 5 stars. I saw them screaming across the sky screaming across the sky last night from my bedding of dust. They look so free, yet also part of something greater. Children of the cosmos, frolicking in the Garden of Infinity. They can hide in the tall grass. They can be as known as they want to be. I will be like them. My mind will be that of a poet. My heart will take the form of the devout. My body will serve to right wrongs and balance checks. And my spirit will flee the heavens in search of refuge. I will splinter into these pieces and scatter myself like stardust into my work. What do you think now, Ohm? Is this up to your standards? Consumer. Okay, conspiracy guy is over here. You've shown great promise. And I do not say this lightly. You are almost ready. No government-issued drone or spy could ever have the motivation you've shown. I've only got a few questions left to ensure you're really on my side. Question 1. When did you last take prescription medicine? Incoherent screaming. I could say this morning. Never. I raw dog fevers. Next question. Where do the Burden Street Station trains go? Well, here only, it seems. To the next station? Or wherever they take me. What a brainless non-answer. Was I wrong to believe you were different? Try again. To the next station? That's just the obvious conclusion, isn't it? Think outside the box here. Burton Street Station. Impressive, very impressive. What even is the point of the trains? Well, I know the truth. It's an underground centrifuge. We live above a gravitational anomaly. So a group of powerful elites have hacked the underground gravity to force us through several thousand G-forces at Mach 15, without us noticing. It's fine-tuned to tear at our neurons, but it only targets the smart ones. We are literally becoming stupider by taking the train. I don't feel stupider. No shit. You're not supposed to feel it. As far as you know, you rode the train, and that's that. That's the danger of gravitational anomalies. You don't even notice them. Impressive, very impressive. What's the point of trains? I know the truth. Why do you take the train then? Aha, that's exactly the question I was waiting for. You passed the test. I've been waiting for someone like you. Because you and I, we think alike. Our brains are wired the same. And because of that, you are ready to hear my grand theory. The theory of theories, the most terrifying of revelations. I'm not proud of this, but sometimes it keeps me up at night. I've tried telling my daughter about it in the past, but she never saw what I did. Never listened. She doesn't even realize she's in danger. I need to tell her. She needs to know about the underground list and the sleep dart critters. So she needs to know about the microchips in her medicine. And the flash cameras outside the train she takes to go to work. She needs to keep her posture straight. She can't get demoted again. Why does she take medicine? I completely agree. Oh god, you're just agreeing with me now. I've been doing that this whole time. Are you psyoping me? Are you bugged? Is this a trick? Besides, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Get on with the grand theory, please. Oh, right. The theory. The theory of theories. Listen closely. In fact, get closer, because this will blow your mind. Possibly literally. I can't risk anyone else hearing this. Now, are you ready? Great. Alright. I don't know how, why, or exactly when, but I have seen multiple cases of damning, overwhelming proof. All of it points toward the same thing. God is dead. One day he was up there somewhere. The next day he was gone. And I believe I may have killed him. I'd believe you about the God is dead part, maybe not the you killing him part. A letter from the Grand Archive of Moments dated... Oh. We've noticed a halt in all celestial activity, once again. We've also noticed the absence of this world's assigned god. Failure to return to work will result in planar obliteration. We do not take kindly to slackers. Your role is an exalted one. We expect you to treat it as such. Signed, the Collector. Murderer. Oh my god, you guys are in such opposites of the map. Hopefully I have what I need to continue with each of them. It was never my intention, but somehow I managed to do it. I'm not even sure how. The correct string of words, the perfect sequence of actions, I can't even recall them. But who else could it be but me? Who else could even pick up on the signs? Where's the murderer? Those are the feet. The music always gets really good when we're in like the final intense moments with somebody. So do I feed into his delusions? Are we gonna snap him out of it? I'm kind of just a yes man for everybody. All will be fine. You are not at fault. The way you said that, I feel so peaceful. No, I can't. I don't deserve peace. Not until I save my daughter. It was never my intention. Are you sure? Take another look. You think you know everything, huh? Well, you don't. That was irrelevant. Besides... Usually you want to go for the more unique looking options. Have you tried asking an angel? That's utter nonsense. Why would angels be here? They're scheming in the aether right now. There's a massive power vacuum. And the saints of heavens are battling to entrench their own godly law upon the world. Who will replace the previous god? Who will support this benevolent new patron? Who knows? Maybe they'll even thank me. No, they'll definitely try to kill you. Yeah, you're right. Gotta watch myself. No one's gonna protect me better than myself. You should really talk to an angel. Why in the world would an angel talk to me? I killed their leader in cold blood. If anything, there's a red dot aimed at my head. No, it's safer to remain low. The angels couldn't care less. They have their own problems. They have their what now? Wait a second. How do you know this? Are you a messenger sent by the angels? That's not possible. You're just messing with my head. Why in the world would an angel talk to me? That's dumb, actually. Why would you say that? A sharp enough blade tends to cut off any loose end. Huh. Why would you say that? Not many know this, but let me tell you something. Words win battles, attitudes win wars. So fix your attitude, Buster. Oh no, we are missing something. I'll have to talk to the other one first. Para-Angel. That's not her name. Telefangel. Telefangel is in the nightmare maze of storage locations. I really need a change of pace. But guardian angels don't get that. Our lives are just duty. We don't get to switch off. Trying out mortal entertainment hadn't even crossed my mind until a few months ago. There's so many creative worlds and stories that you mortals have created. I'm really impressed. What do you like to watch? Anything with a good plot. Well, that goes without saying. I love when a story explores a deranged idea that unfolds into complete chaos. Especially because I don't have to deal with it. There's something very cathartic about watching the world burn. Do you stay up late watching TV? I've heard this a million times. It's very interesting the lengths people will go to self-soothe. Regardless, I wasn't finished. Just give the order. Maybe this one? Don't set us on fire? Maybe you took my words too literally. If you start an actual fire, people will just put it out. You mortals would preserve. That's what's impressive about you. I wish my people had the same determination. I feel like I gotta use one of my new ones. Accidents happen, if you get what I mean. That's definitely a sentence you can speak out loud. I'd love to dig inside your head and figure out what compelled you to say it. They need to hear it straight. Okay. So... like cynical? None of this matters? Hopeful, silly, anxious, mysterious? This attitude of yours is going to get you killed. Definitely, okay. None of this matters? Cut to the point, they need directness. What are my direct body pieces? I got mysterious, silly, anxious... oh, forward. Try looking at it from a new perspective. So, for someone so perceptive, you really miss the mark sometimes. That was a bit know-it-all. I think my basic body is what I need then. Without a doubt, but this is hopeful. Just give the order? That's forward. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but this world isn't set to burn just yet. One burning world at a time is enough. I just wish I wasn't part of it. Why is your world on fire? I'm not sure if telling you is a good idea. It's quite the big deal. If people on the surface knew, it would shatter them. But you're different somehow. I can't quite put my finger on it. No, I'm just imagining things. You're just a surface dweller like the rest of them. No offense. But that does mean I can't tell you. Sorry. Oh, I already know. I know who killed God. That's not possible. God's not dead. He just left. No note, no warning. He just... Oh. Oh dear. Well, I tried to keep it a secret. Are you going to freak out now? Well, I already knew. Wait, God's not dead? No, of course not. Most likely, it's just retirement. Or maybe he got bored of us and left us to do something else. I'm not sure. I am sure of one thing, though. As soon as God left, the other angels became completely crazy. It was impossible to talk to anyone without them screaming in my face. Not that I had to hang out with them very often. I mostly stay home at worst. Hold on. Okay. I mostly stay at home and work. You don't seem to miss him. You're right, I don't. You know these old box televisions with broken antennae? That's what Father was like. Every time I looked at him, all I saw was garbled static. I couldn't make out a single word. Yet his presence came with order. Why did everyone love him? I'm not sure he ever really did anything. He was just there. My candle's growing really slowly. I'd like to use it again. I have too many options now. God is not watching? I couldn't have said it better myself, but it doesn't help our current situation. Regardless, we're just getting to the good bit. You're right, I don't. You know those old box televisions with broken antennae? And that's what Father was like. Oh, you are his daughter. He was controlling everyone like puppets. No? At least I don't think so. No, he was more of a guiding figure, like a lighthouse. With him around, everyone always knew what to do. But now that lighthouse is gone. Who was he really? Like, he was a big TV? What? No, that's not at all what I just said. So he wasn't a big TV. There's no room for that on my watch. How can you be so no nonsense, but also look like that? Sorry, that was mean. You were wonderful, bipedal patchwork of abstract concepts, it would seem. Being lighthearted here? What exactly is lighthearted? That's the latest in new technology. Like hopeful? Or silly? Should I meow at her? Sometimes that's all you really need. Yeah, maybe. My connection to Father wasn't very personal, but I was responsible for the majority of guardian angels. It was my job to check in on everyone, but it's so overwhelming now. This is a strange thing to say, but I wish I could do like the surface dwellers and just quit. I'd like to phone a friend. Sounds like you need to release your frustrations. Is that what this feeling is? Frustration? That might be true. But I'm not sure how I'd go about it. Even if I release this frustration, I still need to go back to work afterwards. I don't want to do that. Yeah, maybe. My connection to Father wasn't very personal, but I was responsible for the majority of guardian angels. My job to check in on everyone. But it's so overwhelming now. This is a strange thing to say, but I wish I could do like the service village and just quit. If you can sit here and talk to me, you can do something about it. That's definitely is. Quitting is for losers. You don't get it. Mortals get breaks, coffee breaks, smoke breaks. You get days off, you get vacations. But us, we get nothing. That thing you do where you lie in bed for 8 hours, we don't even get that. I never really minded it until Father disappeared. Then it all came crashing down like a massive wave. Yeah, maybe. My connection to Father wasn't very personal. Oh, what do I do? I'm already thinking of 3 ways out of here. Well, haven't you prepared? I couldn't have said it better myself. Something to like make them feel better, so hopeful? You sound so sure of yourself. I can't help but agree. What's stopping you? Well, it's the I need to... You know what? You're right. It's backbreaking work for no reward. And everyone on that hell site is working against me. Telefangel taps away on their phone for a moment. And done. I've locked every thread, closed every request. I basically turned the whole site into read-only. And I also announced my resignation, effective immediately. Let's see what they think about that. Oh wow. Is that how it feels when surface dwellers say that thing? The one that goes, a weight has been lifted off my shoulders? Did I get that right? Either way, that's how I feel right now. Oh, this is so liberating. It's no longer my problem. I don't care what they do. Still, I can't help but imagine them throwing tantrums over the closure of the site. Just the thought is so amusing. I have to thank you, little one. I thank you for encouraging me to pull the trigger, as they say. How can it be? I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be known. Don't let it find me. Don't let it find me. Spider. I don't remember what I was talking about with Mr. Conspiracy. Not sure if spider legs would be of help there. Oh god, how do I get out of here? This freedom is so relaxing. I'm quite excited to get back to my shows. For you, however, I have a question I'd like answered. When you said you know who killed God, what did you mean by that? That's a very specific thing to say, you know. I'd like to know more. That's a violation of privacy. Privacy? You do realize we know literally everything about you mortals. You don't need to tell me though. I can find out on my own. A sharp enough blade tends to cut off any loose end. That's really none of your business. Oh, I see. Alright, I mean to pry. Until next time then. Do I have what I need? None of my options are oh, it's someone called Nightman. Newtman. Hold on, I recognize that name. Lefangel taps away on their phone. Yep, I know this guy. There's hundreds of posts specifically about him. Oh, wow. This is like a long-form documentary. This guy is nuts. There's even a fan base dedicated to him. Too bad about his daughter, though. So you're not his daughter. What's up with his daughter? According to her guardian angel, she's afflicted with lifelong disease. Her body struggles to produce a necessary substance needed for her to wake up. Oh. Sometimes she'd be asleep for weeks, perhaps even months. She takes medication now and the symptoms have calmed down considerably. But the damage is already done. It drove her father mad. His obsessiveness has traumatized her. Her husband helped her move away from her father, but it looks like he's back. He needs therapy. And the worst part is, I've been enabling him. His guardian angel has done nothing to help him. And all they did was farm drama and upvotes out of him. It makes me sick just thinking about it. You know what? I might as well step in. If I can do some actual good here on the surface without having to deal with angel politics, then I damn well shall. Also, I think I just broke around 400 etheric privacy regulations and clauses. Try not to tell anyone. Anyway, set up a meeting between us, will you? Why not meet him at Sonder Alley? Excellent. I'll be there. Thanks again for helping me out. I still can't help but feel that I'm not sure how to explain this. But when I look at you, you occasionally give off a glimpse of something. Some sort of static. What's even stranger is that I cannot find anything about you online. Nor who your guardian angel is. You've got an interesting vibe for sure. I'll have to look around. Until next time. No. Let me escape from this realm. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be instantly fixed, huh? Telefangel, hear me out? Why in the world would an angel talk to me? Spider legs? Angelhood is a complex web. Go on. And you've been offered an accord. An accord? Like the car? There's no walking this back now, we know too much. What does it mean? You have to tell me you will. No, Bullet Brain, the angel wants to meet you. What? Well, that's really hard to believe. However, you've proven yourself. I think I can trust you. Where can I meet this angel? Deepest part of Sonder Alley. They'll be waiting there. An alley, huh? Either I walk out of this an enlightened man, or I don't walk out at all. This is it then. You watch out for those darts, you hear? Where's Sonder Alley? Was that by the... Oh god, all the way over there. How about hear me out, long legs guy? You know what they say about long legs? This guy right here. Oh, here they are. So, this is the place. Hello. And you must be the angel I heard about. No, that can't be right. You don't look like an angel. What are you? Bit rude. My name is Telefangel. I'm a guardian angel. Guardian angel? If that's what you are, then you've done a piss poor job at it. I'm not your guardian angel. Your actual GA is spamming my inbox right now. I should block them. GA? Guardian? Guardian Angel. Oh, very clever. Wait, if you're not my Guardian Angel, or GA as you call it, then why are you here? Because you're right. Your GA did an embarrassing job guarding you. And I'm here to fix it. Fix? What do you mean fix? I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm sure. Now that I'm here though, I'm sure you have hundreds of questions burning in your mind. This is your chance to have any answer you want. As if. I'm a walking encyclopedia. Try me. Alright, you're on. Here's my first question. What's the meaning of life? Oh, that's a classic. Levanto starts inhaling, vibrating, and singing like a choir all at the same time. He stops after a few seconds. Right, I forgot. You need to know our language for me to answer that. I could teach it to you if you want, but it would take a decade. And then it would take another decade to explain the answer, along with all its cultural references. Would you like me to? What the hell was that? Our language. It's a bit outdated, though. It takes an entire minute to say hello. Yours is much more convenient for everyday use. Never do that again. It's not so bad. I could pull you into a dimensional pocket and teach you for 20 years. And when we return, not even a second will have passed here. What do you say? No, absolutely not. I never want to hear that noise again. You got it. Any other questions you'd like answered? Oh man. Alright. Maybe you're not bullshitting me. In that case, answer this. Where is the machine? I assume you mean the one crossing out mortal names every day? You know about it? You know where it is and how to destroy it? Well, for one, it's not underground. It's in a different plane. Our home, if you will. Wait, you're the machine? Not at all. The machine you're talking about isn't really mechanical in any way. Yes, there is a list with every living name, and they're crossed out every now and then. And it's done by angel secretaries that work for us. And they cross out names when, well, you know. Oh, but do they use a quill and ink to cross us out? Yes. Yes, they do. Alright, another question. The mechanical critters that shoot sleep darts at us, to cross us out? Tell me, Mr. Nightman, are you religious? I am. That is, I used to be. Till... well, I'm sure you know. I do indeed. So then you know that we see everything. That's the belief, yes. The critters you talk about are our monitoring devices. Squirrels, mice, rats, bugs, insects, spiders, microorganisms too, those that live on your skin. No matter where you are, we will know what you're doing. We borrow their eyes. That's so... So you're telling me all this time, it's been you guys up in heaven. Not heaven, but yes. And you supervise everyone, everywhere, all the time. Yeah. So what you're saying is, you're the elite society. The ones pulling our strings. Not necessarily. We're just doing our jobs. You don't get it. You're walking proof of my theories. Theories? I've read about them, but come on, man. They're pretty far out there. You're the reason behind my sleepless nights. You dumb us down to control us. No? At least I don't think so. Never once have I had true privacy. Every moment monitored like a test rat. Your faith has always been about constant godly surveillance. Why does it only bother you now? Because it's messed up that you have to watch over us constantly and control what we do. It's always been messed up. Nothing you nor I can do about it. Of course you'd say that. I bet you have an unreachable button somewhere that shuts everything down. But at least I killed your god, so now your world is in chaos. Can we just take a step back, please? I came here to help you, but you're actively sabotaging yourself. Yeah, I'm sabotaging your control state. You'll never cross off my name. Listen, man. You want to see your daughter again, right? Wow. Blackmail already? Look at you, doing heaven's dirty work. Again, not heaven. And no, I just took a look through your file. You've been searching for quite some time, right? Yeah, what of it? You're gonna offer me a deal in exchange for my soul? Stuff it, pal. I do things my own way. Your daughter is having a child. Huh. As if... Wait, what? A boy, to be precise. He's going to have your eyes. You're not... He's gonna look like me? Yes. But I doubt you'll ever meet him. Your daughter lied. She doesn't live here. What? Bullshit. I see what's going on here. You're trying to trick me into leaving the city, so you could disguise as me and have my family for yourself. But I'm not stupid. I know she's here. I just have to find her. I'm a guardian angel. Why would I want to take over your life? I just want to help you meet her again. Yeah? Well, tell me where she is then. I can't do that yet. I need to... That's what I thought. You want something. You have nefarious plans. You want to control me. First me, then the guy across the street, then the cashier in that store over there. You'll get to everyone. You'll build your own personal army. Until you're so powerful, you'll take heaven over for yourself. And claim God's throne like you've always wanted. Wow. Telefantil chuckles. Honestly, that's pretty good. You'd make a great writer. But no, I'm too lazy to do any of that. I'd rather just watch shows on my phone. Also, again, not heaven. Oh yeah? You really expect me to believe that? Well, for one, none of you would be able to breathe up there. Second, the bureaucracy is a nightmare. I'd rather just do some first-hand pro bono. Let me help you, Nightman. I already told you. If you want to help me, tell me where she is. Or better yet, bring her here. I can't do that. Then you're no help at all. You don't understand. She's terrified of you. If I just reunited you two, I'd make her life infinitely worse. That's not true. My daughter loves me. If she did, why hasn't she called you? Or written you letters? Or told you that she's 5 months in? She's made every effort to conceal her existence from you. Don't you find that strange? No, it's the machine's fault. She's being manipulated. What's the last thing she told you? That's not important. Tell me. It doesn't matter. Do you remember when she was discharged from the hospital? When you ignored her phone calls and she had a doctor drive her home? A temporary setback. I had my reasons. I was doing research. Do you remember rolling a whiteboard in front of the living room TV? And spending 2 hours how her medicine would have aliens torture her for eternity? She needed to hear it. Her medicine has to be taken with dihydrogen monoxide. That's a deadly chemical compound. How's it safe for her in any way? Do you remember shaking her awake day after day, even after she begged you not to? I had to. I needed to make sure the critters didn't get her. Do you know that she had nightmares about you? Do you know that her every thought was about escaping you? No, that's... What was the last thing she told you, Nightman? I don't know. I barely heard her. I didn't think it was the last time I'd see her, so I... Please get help. Those were her words. I don't know. The mask came off. Every time she falls asleep, I'm scared she won't wake up. Go on. And she's always slouched in front of her phone or computer. I've told her she needs to keep her back straight. Employers don't like slouched employees. She's been fired so many times. I see. What else? And she was in the hospital for so long. One time she was asleep for a whole month. I thought she was dead. I think that's when it started. My trust for them eroded. My trust in everyone, everything. Even my daughter started acting strange. Do you think she noticed a change in you? I don't know. It's possible. The medicine they gave her worked. She rarely sleeps longer than normal anymore. She also met her husband at the hospital. But something was different about her. I could feel it. All this time. Could it have been because of me? Was it my fault? I think you know the answer. She's right, Newman. You need help. I really do, don't I? What should I do? Go to therapy. It'll take you a year to change, possibly 2. You won't be there for your grandson's birth. You won't be there for his first word or first steps. But you'll be there when he starts school. You'll be there when he graduates, when he gets his first job, and everything in between. I know someone in the support forum space. I'll get you a contact for an excellent therapist. What do you say? I'd like that. I'm glad to hear it. You'll do great, Newman. Never forget what matters most to you. Oh. A higher plane of existence is opened up to me. Am I literally here this time? Here it is, the place where it all began. You've been talking with him, haven't you? Tell me. What was he like? He worked. Maybe he worked. He romanticized the little things. Authorhood is a virtue. He hated small talk. He wasn't afraid to be his true self. Words were his weakest language. He wanted to be something important. Authorhood is a curse. He created fervently, defended his beliefs wildly. He had just enough discipline for himself and no more. Something needs to be done. No going back. I can't choose my base options, interestingly. He bit back tears unsuccessfully. He hated small talk. Authorhood is a virtue. He romanticized the little things. He did what the market asked of him. Maybe he worked. He defended his beliefs wildly. He created fervently. Authorhood is a curse. He wanted to be something important. Words were his weakest language. He wasn't afraid to be his true self. He retreated into the soil. He had just about enough discipline for himself and no more. Something needs to be done. There's no going back to the way things were. So, were all these personalities pieces of him? I always got them from these memories. Why did you do this, Amp? Look at the world we built. It's beautiful like you make it, and it holds up like I make it. I never truly left Amp. I stayed, and I wandered these halls. It was a real living world, but then you shattered. Why did you hide, Amp? What? Why are you laughing? It's just Rich, that's all. Rich, how? Never ever did I hear, "Hey Amp, what did you think of this?" Never did I hear, "Would you like some help with this?" Never did you say, "Do you want me to stop, Amp?" But, do you have any idea how much it hurt when I figured out what you did? It was tainted, all of it insincere and unenthusiastic. The more I looked at it, the less it felt like my world, and more like your world that you built through me. You were a thief, Ohm, and it makes me sick to see you again. I see. You know what I really think? I never have, Ohm. Well, I think I was captivated the first time I met you. You had just been defied, and already you built yourself a lighthouse on a hill. And inside it, one day I found you crouched over a star, maybe your first. I'd never seen something so starkly beautiful before in my life. It shone with a passion the likes of which I'd never seen. And then it was gone, sieving through the gaps between your fingers. You told me you were busy, and I asked if you needed help. I think I asked you that because I wanted that star for myself. You kept making things I wish I could, but they'd keep crumbling. Too hot, too bright, too passionate, too blinding. Don't remind me. Let me finish. One day I read a letter that the archive sent. They were complaining that the world wasn't completed yet, something about mortals. All of a sudden the world was spinning and a clock began to tick. I had to do something, Amp. I had to. I should have asked you. I should have shown you what I was doing. I was just too busy trying to make this work. I wanted it to work. You wanted a world. I wanted a world. What happened to your world, Ohm? I attempted to make one, Amp. But the lack of color, the absence of beauty in life. I spent so much time studying how to build a world that I'd forgotten how to paint one, how to sing one, how to dance one, to lament one. Once I was written off by the archive, I just wandered the world for aeons. I wasn't sure where I was going, but I figured I'd get there eventually. Then you bugged me in the lighthouse. And then I did, didn't I? Yeah. I was afraid I'd never get to talk to you again. You know when a prism splits a ray of light into a rainbow? All the colors are that, light, just different facets of it. That's what you did to yourself, isn't it? I wasn't making some kind of art, Ohm. I was in unbearable pain. Then why did I feel the same way I felt when we were making things together? The poet, the priest, the artist, the salesman, and the angel. It's art, just like this, that would keep me up all night, obsessively preserving all that I can. I appreciate it. You did? I just wish you had thought to ask me how I felt about it. Waking up the following morning to see my creation still standing, it brought me a joy that I'd been chasing for forever. We could have worked together, together, instead of this one-sided mentorship. Instead of sneaking around making choices for me. The archive is very intimidating, but a world is a world. Why make something you can't be proud of? What's the point? I think I'm sorry, Amp. I'm sorry too, Ohm. I didn't pay enough attention to how you were feeling. I should have listened to you closer. I should have been more patient. I fully expected you to leave and never come back when I hid away. But here you are. You even brought a pet. Am I a pet? Actually, they're a librarian from the Grand Archive. And they spent a hell of a lot of time talking to all of your former selves. At this rate, we probably know you better than Ohm does. You know. I think I doubt that. Hey, Amp. Yeah? Do you want to make something together? Yeah. I think I do. And you, librarian. What will you do now? We could use a mortal, someone good at listening. Yeah, our first immortal, for a new world. Wait, well, I never expected to make it this far. I thought the collector was just tossing us out so they wouldn't have to deal with us. Why? What's wrong with you? What did you do? Well, I'm a book of moments, but I don't have any. Really? Has anyone ever actually checked? There aren't exactly many Celestials just kicking around the mortal plane, you know. Well, I could try having a look. Would that be okay? I guess. Did I never check? That was my whole job. Amp takes a memo and opens the first page. Oh, there it is, right there. What? But I don't... Amp clears his throat. A lowly librarian in a book without a story set off on a train between worlds. A sister finds her true self, and her brother sees it for the first time. A painter goes undestroyed. A terrifying father comes to a stark realization. And all along, the entire time, a little book writes it all down. Burdon Street Station! That was great. Hello, by the way, Windshield. Wow, this game was so much fun. Let's skip through the credits. Thank you for playing. That was so sweet. Well, I kind of wonder, because at the start of the story, Memo said that when books get memories, they actually physically trap the memory in them. So, like, do they actually get to go and live off on this new world created by the gods? Are the gods really going to abandon the old world and that world's going to be destroyed because planar obliteration was supposed to happen? Or does it all get contained contained in Memo? That was nice though. The first chapter was good. I enjoyed it. Good Boy and Lydia were highlights. Were big highlights. The rest of the game was enjoyable. The first chapter I really enjoyed. I feel like the overarching story could have used a bit more explanation because I'm left with many questions, and they did set up quite a few plot points that I feel like didn't really get answered. Because it seems like those gods are set on... They've rectified their relationship and they want to start new. Anyway, that was Burdon Street Station, guys. We will be ending things. That's it for today. That was really fun. I think we're going to start the next month with the return to regular streams. I will hopefully have a video done that will go out by then. And then we'll be doing... I don't know, I gotta plan something pathologic related. We might do Bachelor Route. And then we gotta do the Void. Maybe Bachelor Route and Void. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you all for being here and hanging out.